Good day and welcome to my channel. This is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and today we are doing the second part of my coloring book collection. Today might be a little boring. I'm doing one shelf at a time. These are my like Johanna Basford size books and Rita Birming and those type books and a few hardback books that I have. I call them nicer books. So that's kind of how I have things organized. I'm not quite sure how my brain works, but it seems to be working so far. So we will start off with Romantic Country. So I have the first three. I am struggling. I'm trying to decide whether I want to get the World Heritage and the Fairy Tales books because I can't buy them here, and you have to order them from Etsy, and they're expensive. I think for 2 books it would cost me something close to $60 to get them over here, which a lot of people have done. And the thing that's stopping me is obviously I haven't really colored any of these, which I want to. But when I started getting them, I was very intimidated by them, and now I'm not, so I think I'm ready. And I did color in the third tale because Color with Claire had a color along. Oh goodness, I don't remember how long ago. And she started doing this page, and then she never finished. I think her grandmother got sick, and she never finished, so I need to finish that. But we'll see. Set this back here. So we will do Johanna Basford next. I have Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, which I will admit I was on the list of people who were Nikki and Niagara's group that was trying to finish it this year, and I started and I just wasn't feeling it, and I got so disappointed. But I know better, that if I can't do it if I don't feel like it. So I started doing this page. I decided that I was going to do, you know, every time I had pencils out for page, I'd pick a flower and just do all those flowers or something, maybe a flower and a leaf. And then that way, that would get this done and I wouldn't have to sit down. And you can see I did it back here. And there's another page in here where it has those, but I've only done this. And I started coloring this page, and I'm just like, I am so not feeling this, and I have no idea how I'm going to finish it because I don't remember what pencils I was using. I can guess. There's another page where I was doing those flowers, but I'm just mad because I really wanted to get it done this year, and to not be feeling it just disappointed me. Let's see. I don't know if I can, let's see, I have Lost Ocean, of course. This one is the one where I actually started, I had this book, and I had Enchanted Forest and Secret Garden, which I still have, in the Magical Jungle, and I had her calendar, and this picture was in her calendar, and I started coloring it, and I'm like, I just had this vision, and so I used the calendar as like a test, and then I colored this. So this was really the first picture I colored out of any Johanna Basford book, and the only one I've done in this book. But I have been inspired, so we're gonna come back to that one at some point. I have Secret Garden, which was the second Johanna Basford book I ever bought. I haven't done anything in this one either, I can tell you. But I have started, and this is what I do. I'll start, I'll find, you know, I'll see things, but then I can't figure out the rest of it, and then I'll stop. So I started doing this page, and I didn't like what I did with those, so I stopped. That's my Secret Garden. Enchanted Forest is the one that I started coloring in. I started and then I stopped. So this was before I knew anything about coloring, and I think I just had Crayola pencils, and so I started coloring things. And I couldn't decide. So Penny from Pebbles Adult Coloring, I had a color along, and she inspired me to use gel pens, and so I started using gel pens, because gel pens really look great in the Johanna Basford books. So I was gonna do some of these pictures with nothing but gel pens, and I started this one, and I have to finish it, but it was coming out great, and I haven't done anything else except Penny also had a color along where we colored the dragon in the back of the book in nothing but gel pens, and it came out great. So I started this one. I still have my pens pulled out, and I started doing the dragon. And I wanted to mirror them, but this dragon's going to be blue. So hopefully they'll complement each other. I was very excited. She inspired me to use gel pens. Then I've got Magical Jungle, which there was a color along that somebody did with ink tints, and they did exactly this, and it came out great. I had never used ink tints before, and I didn't like what she did with the rest of the page, so I need to finish that. But I love the way those came out. Isn't that cool? I don't even remember whose channel that was. It was so long ago. So I need to do more in this one. You'll notice a pattern with me. I don't finish anything. I have World of Flowers. World of Flowers, I started Simple Art for Adults, started this color along, and she never finished. And so I had really bad luck with color alongs for a while when I first started, and people wouldn't finish, and then I would get stuck. So I just have to figure out what colors they would have used and finish it. But that's the only thing that I've done that. And of course, oh, I do have another one, Worlds of Wonder, which I think the only thing I did in here was, it's in the back, no, it's in the back, here. I did this page, and I did this page for Colorfully Optimistic's color along last month. And her, oh, that's right, her color along is in World of Flowers this month, so I'm doing that picture. And then I also have, oh, this is big, Lost Ocean Artist's Edition, oops, which is, all of these pictures are in the Lost Ocean, but it's on really thick cardstock, and it's huge. I got this at like Barnes & Noble on clearance or something, so I decided when I got really good I was going to do stuff with it, so I have that. I have The Sweet Shop, which is kind of a grayscale coloring book. It's top bound, which is really nice, but hard to show. It's on nice paper, and it's all pictures from candy, like an old-fashioned candy store. And there's another one called the Curiosity Shop that I don't have, but it's on my list. But I do kind of need to color something out of here first. It's got some really cool pictures in here. And I love the grayscale effect. Like, I could see doing some of these. I just have to get my mojo in gear and do it. Then I have Kirby Roseanne's. So, as I told you at one point, I am not a completist. I only buy things that I like. And I did not like Kirby Roseanne's first few books, because I don't like the little images. And I feel bad saying that because I think this poor guy puts those in there because he thought it was cool, and then people don't like it. But I started with these two, like Mythomorphia and Mythomorphia. And I haven't done anything in Mythomorphia, but I love like Halloween-y type images and fantasy images. So I'm getting braver, so we'll see. Mythomorphia, we have a similar story in this one where Sammy from, I think, Color and Chat with Sammy, or Coloring with Sammy, or I'm sure y'all know who it is. She started to color along and then she never finished because she lost her mojo. So I have to finish this one. And I had so much fun doing it. It really encouraged me to try to start. I'm gonna start, actually started this one, and I need to go back to it because I just get, I haven't had a lot of time to color lately, to be fair. Then I have Worlds Within Worlds, which I have not done anything in, but it is beautiful. I love Worlds Within Worlds. And Color with Claire did a really cool tutorial where she showed you how she did these trees with acrylic marker, and I loved it. I thought that was really cool. So I bought the markers, and of course I've never done it, but I've seen some really cool stuff. I'm probably just gonna watch other people for a while. And then the newest one is Fragile World, which is not fantasy, but it's all these endangered animals, and it's amazing. And I have seen some beautiful pictures done out of here, and I just haven't had time. Then the only mythographic book I have is Mythographic Paradise. I am just not a fan of all of them. You know, I saw Mythographic Frozen Fantasies, and to me it looks like a bunch of pictures, like normal pictures, and they just like superimposed icicles and stuff on top to make them look frozen, and I was like, that's weird. Because I thought it was gonna, I do like Enchanted Castles. I may get Enchanted Castles, but I need to see if I actually do anything in this book. I want to, because I really liked the images in it. It's harder for me with busy images, but this is on my list. I haven't had this this long, or that long. Can't talk. The only watercolor book I have is Rainforest Escape, which is super cool. It's on thick cardstock watercolor paper, and it's made to watercolor in. I have had this for probably a couple years now. I think it's Liz at home is doing a color along in this right now, or where she's doing, I know which page she's doing. It's the one with the fruit. This is mostly fold outs, which is super cool. So it's really hard to show. If anybody wants a flip through of it, let me know. It's been out for a long time, but I'm sure it's still available. The girl who did this book has a couple. Oh, Liz is doing this picture right now. I think she had 2 parts out the other day. I was watching some of it. But it's got some really cool images. Fish. The other one, I forget what it's called. It's not Rainforest Escape, it's something else Escape by Jade Gideon. It's got a lot of people in it, and I'm not a big people person in a lot of ways, but I don't like coloring people. It depends. I have to really love it. Sometimes I do, But I had a lot less watercolor stuff when I bought this, so I can really get to town on that now. Then I have all of my Rita Birming books, which I have all of hers, I think. I have Die Welt unter der Lupe zu Wasser, which is Under the Water. I can't remember what der Lupe means. I should have looked it up. I haven't colored anything in this. I didn't have this one as long as I've had all the other ones. Let's see, and then of course I have this one, which I guess I could zoom in a little bit since these are smaller books. Zucchini Kitty did this last year. I haven't finished. Sorry. She did finish this color along. I just didn't finish it. I need to. I just got tired and busy. And at the time I didn't really have things to do backgrounds, but now I do. So I'm going to try it. She did this with Sargent Art pencils and it's awesome. It came out really nice. So I will finish it and it will be on my finished pages. And then Zucchini Kitty, Karen Zucchini Kitty did this one. And it would be done if I could decide what color I wanted my lines to be. So if anybody sees in their head what they think a good color for these lines would be, because I keep chickening out because I always get to the end and then I'll ruin it because I pick the wrong color. Black, I was thinking black or like black metallic or something. And I think my husband said orange. I think that was the suggestion he gave me, and I never got back to it, but I do need to finish this. It would be easy to finish, so if y'all have any suggestions, let me know. If you don't follow Zucchini Kitty, do, because she's amazing. She does amazing work. I don't think I've done anything in, this is the spring book. Mein Frühlingsspaziergang aus Malen und der Katman. I suck at German, FYI. I think I did, yes, I did this page. I finished it, I know. I started this one and then the pencils I was using weren't working out for me the way that I wanted them to, because I had a vision of how I wanted this to look and those were not working. So I have to re-pick some pencils. Here's the fall book. Mein erster Spaziergang aus Malen und der Katman. I took French, so my French messes with my German. Not that I ever took any German, so I just have German friends. I started this one last year and I need to get done. I know I was doing this with Polychromos, because Polychromos works really well in her books, and so do the Sargent Arts. Here's the winter one. Mein Winter Spaziergang. Spaziergang. Smelling in the cotton. Somebody's probably rolling over it. So this year I have got to color in this book. I haven't done anything in it so far. I love that one. And then the summer book, which I did start one. Of course, I didn't finish it, but I need to finish it. Of course, I did this so long ago, I have no idea what pencils I was using. I tend to, unless somebody's doing something, I go front to back. Then I have Joyous Blooms to Color by Ellery Fowler. I love Ellery Fowler's books. I don't have all of hers. I have 2 more, but they're in with my seasonal. I have some things grouped by season. So this is part of the, this one to me isn't in a season. I suppose I could put it in summer, but I haven't done anything in here. The paper is somewhat challenging. And if anybody wants a flip of this, they can. It's lots of flowers. It's beautiful. Her work is just beautiful. The paper I was having challenges with, and I can show you that when we get to Valentine's Day and the words of love to color. It's I think the only thing I could get to work was watercolor pencil and colored pencil. Then I have the ink house. I literally just, I suppose I should try to move this down. I just got this on an Amazon sale about a month and a half ago. I was like, I'm not gonna get that. And then I saw so many people do cool pictures, and I'm like, you know, with ink tints, I could really do something with that. So I decided I would get it. Then I have Look Up by Andrew Shalfin. I got this at Ollie's. This is a really neat book. It's all pictures dealing with things in the sky or going up. Some of them don't make sense, but you know, I guess if you think about it, these are exploding. Not really sure what that is, but there's some interesting pictures in here. But I decided that it would be fun. You know, it'd be fun. This really isn't my type of art. But we'll see. It does have some cool, like, he has a lot of cat inspired pictures. And I will show you the picture that I really wanted to do. If anybody wants a flip of this, let me know. The octopus baby in the crib looking up at his mobile, I could just see that in my head being so cool, so I wanted to do that. This can of shaved cream that's like a lighthouse. So there you go. Ooh, there's the elephant. I just thought it was cool. And I have Circle of Life, which I haven't had all that long either. I wasn't going to get this, but then all the beautiful pictures made me want it. Amazon Tammy did a color along with ink tints, or she didn't do a color along. She showed you how she did this wheel with her ink tints, and I started it, but I was not here, and it's very hard for me to do if I don't have good lighting. So I gotta get back to that. Then I have the two, I have Spot the Cat and Spot and Dot, which are actually just picture books, a story book, but Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors got these from Book Outlet, which I did too, and she's right, these would be so much fun to color in. They're grayscale, and it's a cute story about a cat who goes on an adventure, gets out and goes on an adventure. So I think it'll be fun. I already have too many coloring books and I haven't even got through all the shelves. And then I have Spot and Dot, which is a cat and a dog. Dot the dog. And so it's all these pictures. There's no words, which makes it fabulous. So I'm excited to try that. And then, last but not least, I have 4 Lulu Mayo books. I started out not liking them because this kind of art is not really my thing, but then it grew on me. So I have A Million Cats, which I haven't colored anything in. I have A Million Cute Animals. How could I not? I haven't colored anything in it. I have A Million Unicorns, which I have not colored anything in. This was the first one that I got. Oh, no, I did. Look at that. I'm currently deciding whether I want to do a background, which I do, but I can't decide what. So, and then A Million Mermaids, which I have a page I'm working on. this one, like I said, I usually go from front to back. I don't generally flip through and pick out a picture because it kind of annoys me having a picture in the middle of the book, but I do it. And that, as they say, is all of my books. Well, all of my books on that shelf. So, like I said, if you need to see any of those books or want a flip of anything, I'm fairly sure there's flips of everything out there, except for maybe look up, I don't know. I am always happy to do so. I'm gonna try to get some more videos up this week, and I might do another shelf in my collection. We will see. They're pretty packed full. So, thank you for your time. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.